Hey there, so I'm going to do a video tutorial on how to use your new Firestick. I think this might be a little bit easier than written directions because some of us might need more visuals than others. So this is what your Firestick looks like once you get it all plugged in and it starts up and all that. A Firestick is kind of like an iPhone to where you can add different apps on it. So like some of the apps that we use all the time are the Netflix and the PlayStation View and then this AirPlay's up and up thing. So that's what you can do once you add in your Amazon account info, is add apps and buy movies and things like that. This is your Firestick remote. You've got the up, the down, the left, the right scroll, and then this center button is where you select things. Then you've got the back arrow. The home button always takes you back to this screen no matter what you're doing. And then this little 3-line menu thing. You've got your rewind, your play and pause, and then your fast forward. So that's that. So what I'm first going to do, I'm up here at the very top where it says home. So I'm going to go over to settings. To add in your account info, you're going to go to my account. And where it says Amazon account, it will have you add a new account. And so that's where my stuff is. So anytime I buy anything, it's going through my Amazon. Hit the back arrow to go back. And now I'm going to go to applications. I'm going to click on applications. I'm going down to managed installed applications. And this is where all of your apps are. And we need Kodi, K-O-D-I. And so it gives you all these options. For future use, like if things get a little bit funky on your Kodi app when you're watching a movie, you can always go to the force stop and then the clear cache. It just kind of refreshes everything. You don't want to do clear data because that'll start everything over, and definitely not uninstall. But right now I want to launch application, so that's what I'm clicking on. This is the Wookiee. That's kind of like the brand that has all this stuff on it. There's a disgusting picture from Bad Santa, which I hate. So we're going to move over to the right and click on Exodus. That's the one that I use most often, but all these other things on here work. But I like Exodus. So you've got movies and TV shows. So let's say movies. And this is how you can choose your movies if you don't know what you want to watch. So I'm going to go to genre. Let's go to animation. We'll wait. And kid movies. So I like Moana, so I'm going to click on Moana. It's the best Disney movie ever if you haven't seen it yet. And so I clicked on it. I'm going to give it some time to load and do its thing. Does that. It's just pulling its sources from different places. And then it gives me all of these links. So these are just different links for watching Moana. And just pick one. I'm just going to pick on that one just because I like the number 8. Now the thing with the links is some of them work, some of them don't work, so that can sometimes be hit or miss. Also Moana is one that's already on video, so it's kind of easy to get that one to pull up. But here's Moana, and it's playing, and it's good, and woohoo, there we go, beautiful. So let's find something different. Let me give you another example. Like Boss Baby is one that's still in the movie theaters, so it might not have a perfect copy. But let's see what we get if we click on Boss Baby. That one's still on here. I know. So it's loading up, doing its thing. And here are the links. Let's do number 5. For whatever reason, I just don't normally go to number 1 because number 1 typically doesn't work, but you never know. It's changing over, so there's Boss Baby. So it's still a little bootleggish. Like I think this one is clearly done in the movie theaters, but that's okay. It works, and that's all my 5-year-old cares about is, can he see Boss Baby? So there's that. Let's see, what else can we do on here? So that's how the movies work. There's also a search function on here. Like when I go to genre and go all the way down, I can go to search. And I can just type in whatever movie I want to see, and it'll pull it up. For whatever reason, Malcolm X came to my head, so let's type in Malcolm X. Because his birthday was the other day, that's why he was on my mind. O-L-M, then space, and X. And then I just go to done. Get done. Give it a minute, and look, there is Malcolm X and other Malcolm X related things. So works the same way. I click on it, give it some time, and then I can watch Malcolm X. So you'll just go to the different links, and whichever ones work, go for it. Let me cancel out of that. And then we can also do TV shows the same way. It's got the genres, the networks. I'm going to show you how to add favorites, because that's most often when you'll need it. What am I looking for? I like to watch trashy TV, so I'm going to go to Bravo. And I really like every Real Housewives franchise. It doesn't matter what city, I'm going to watch it. And so here are all the shows that play on Bravo. I'm looking for something specific. Hold on. They're not usually in any kind of order. There it is. So Real Housewives of Potomac. I like that one. Now what I'm going to do different here, because I watch this all the time, and instead of me having to always search for it, I'm going to add it to my favorites. So I'm going to click on that 3-line button, and then I'm going to add to favorites. Like that. So where do your favorites go? I'm going to show you where your favorites go. I'm backing out of everything, and I'm going back to this screen here. Scroll over until you see add-ons, and I'm going to click directly on add-ons. And these are all the things that I have in my favorites. Please don't judge me. And so I never have to search for any of these things. They're just always right here. And so it'll take me directly to the Real Housewives of Potomac page. And I can go to season 2. And then I can choose my episodes and the links. So that is a basic rundown of how to use your Firestick. So hope that helps. Bye.